Hi guys, it's Maxine here. Today's video is going to be a bit of a serious one. So it all started yesterday. I was scrolling through my phone and I just so happened to come across a video where a policeman had his knee on somebody's neck. And to be honest with you, I thought it was one that I'd seen before. I thought someone was kind of like uploading, like rehashing a previous situation. And then I thought to myself, I can't watch the video. I looked at it and I automatically just scrolled past it. I looked at it and I was like, no, I can't, not today. Not today. I don't want to hear something, I don't want to hear it. But I thought, you know what? No. Let me read it at least. I won't watch the video, but I will read it. And I read up on the situation where they were saying a man had died as a result of what this policeman had done to him. And I just literally thought, that's just disgusting. I just thought, again, I was like, no. I was like, I can't. And then I just kind of moved on. And it wasn't until this morning where I said to myself, okay, it was popping up everywhere. So I thought, right, let me watch it. And I watched the video. And I've seen some videos where it's been a bit very extremely hard to watch, where you could see like something happening to the body and you're just like, oh no. You feel very squeamish. But this time round, it was like the man was pleading with the police to tell them, like, I can't breathe. Please, I can't breathe. And we know that this has happened before with Eric Garner. And you mean to tell me it's happening again? Again though. And I watched it this morning and I was so... It was kind of like beyond anger. I felt extremely distressed. I can't even think of the word. It's like beyond sad. It was beyond upset. I felt devastated. I felt absolutely devastated. And I don't know what it is, but for some reason, it just hit me. And I could barely get out of bed. So I'm trying to do my exercises every morning. You know, some mornings you're like, ugh, but you do it anyway. But this morning I was like, I can't. And I felt something heavy. Just something heavy on my chest. It was like, there was like a smog or like an aura. There was just something that just went over me, and it was just sorrow. It was just sorrow. Like, I can't even think of the words to describe it right now, but I just felt so upset that this is happening again. Do you know what I mean? I thought to myself, let me try and do something to get my mind off it. So I did my exercise. I was like, let me just work through it. Let me do my exercise. And then I happened to come across Castillo. I'm already following him. Don't ask how we got into this. But Castillo. And he just made me laugh so much on his new video that came out. He just made me laugh. And he's one of those YouTubers, like, I actually laugh out loud. You know, other YouTubers, you just... And then, like, you enjoy the content, you just do that. But with him, I actually laugh out loud. I was ha. I was proper laughing, and I just felt the stress just leave me. It just went. It was like a weight, complete weight lifted off my shoulders and just placed somewhere else. And I'm really thankful. And I even wrote a comment under his video. I just said, I'm in this world where there's so much happening. I'm so thankful for you, because you just made me laugh, and it just made me feel so much better. It made me start to think, okay, right, logic now. Whereas before, I just felt so much sorrow. I just didn't feel right at all. And even when my mum messaged me in the morning, she's like, oh, morning, Max, how are you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I just feel a bit, and she's like, oh, what's wrong? And I'm like, yeah, I was telling her about the case, and she said, yeah, she was listening to it on LBC this morning. I don't have a radio, so I didn't get to tune in, and I think I missed it anyway. She's like, yeah, she heard about it. And I was like, Mum, I've seen some videos in my time. I'm not going to say that's the worst video I've seen. It's not. Trust me, it's not. I've seen worse videos than that. But for some reason, that one, it just made me feel really upset. And I don't know why, But I just, and my mum was like, try not to think about it too much, you know, they've been fired and stuff. But I'm thinking, yeah, but fired, that's not enough. Fired? That's somebody's child. Say if he was like a single father, or even say if he was a husband. You know, it doesn't even matter the situation. Now I'm thinking about it. It doesn't even matter the situation. Like, why would that happen? Why would someone with authority assert their dominance in that way to a point where they kill somebody? How can you do that? How can they even sleep at night? Do they not see black people as people? Are we just not people to you? That's it. We're just this community that you have to tolerate. Is that what this is? I was having this conversation with my friend literally about an hour before me recording this. And I was thinking, are they tolerating us? Is that what it is? Are we just here solely for like the entertainment? Are we just solely here for entertainment? And to set new trends? To make you laugh? Wait, like, why would that even be allowed to happen? And it's not like it was like just him where you can say, oh, he's the bad apple, you know? All four of them. So what's being taught to them institutionally? Because you know you hear about institutional racism. That is a prime example of institutional. It's even beyond racism. I don't have the vocab. I know as the months progress, we're gonna find more and more vocabulary to explain exactly what we feel. But this is beyond racism. This is something else. This is like, it's like a hate crime or just straight up murder. It's murder. It's murder. How can they just be like let off, like just fired and that's it? What you need to understand is these people, when they go to like their police academies, obviously they're talking to a whole bunch of, you know, different people, you know, things like that, and they all go to their own districts or whatever. So obviously you're making your connections. So when you mess up in one town or one state, then all it takes is for a few phone calls and you just move to another state. That's it, start fresh. Why should you be allowed that? You just took somebody's life. Somebody that wasn't resisting. Somebody that was unarmed. Someone that you already had in handcuffs. But you still felt the need to strangle him to death and crush him. You felt the need to physically crush him with your body weight. They wouldn't. I doubt they'd even do that to an animal. I doubt they'd even do that to an animal. It's so mind-boggling how this keeps happening. Like, I don't understand what it is. What do we need? What is it gonna take for this to stop? What is it gonna take? I definitely think desperate times call for desperate measures, and I think just everybody who, I guess, is in, I don't know. I was gonna say people should just stop entertainment, just like before where Colin Kaepernick took a knee. We should do more things like that where we're showing them, actually, no, we're not standing for this. But we ain't ready. We're not ready to come together like that. But that's another conversation for another day. All I just want to say is that enough is enough. People are going to get really sick. People are now sick and tired of this shit that keeps happening. We're sick and tired of this to keep happening. And another situation I want to talk about as well very quickly is the park, the new New York Park, Central Park. So if you don't know, a man basically told this black man told this white lady to put the dog on the leash, because apparently that's the rules in that specific park. The dogs have to be on the leash at all times, which is fair. I don't think she liked that. I don't think she liked a black man telling her what to do. So much so, she lifted up her hand with the phone in her hand to say, I'm going to call the police and say that an African American man is threatening me. Now, by the way she said that, she knows damn well what's going to happen when she calls the police to say a black man is threatening me, I'm a white woman. She knows that the police is either going to come and assault the man, harm the man, or kill the man, or he'll go to jail. So you knew that those were the options, and you were so ready. In fact, you did. You called the police, and you still said that. You said an African American man is threatening me. Then you had the audacity to change your voice as if he's doing it right now, as if it's present time, as if he's threatening you right now, and to play damsel and to play victim, knowing full well that this man didn't touch you, didn't threaten you. He told you to follow the rules of the park. But you think but she thought she was above the rules. And even so, the way she was dragging up the dog as well. The way she was dragging up the dog. Me and my friend were even saying, we were comparing it to a video where this black man was basically, I don't know what you call it, but it was like a doggy obstacle course, and I guess whoever goes through quickest wins or whatever. That dog just bit up that man, as to say, I'm not doing this no more. I was waiting for that dog to bite that woman, just by the way that she was dragging him by the neck. That dog was suffering. I wonder if people like that actually have a warped view of the world. It's a hell of a lot it's a hell of a lot deeper than racism. Something's going on where they're not seeing the world as it is. I'm going to compare it quickly before I shoot off. I'm going to compare this situation to ants. Now, I'm not saying we're ants, of course we're not ants. Hypothetically. So you have the ants that are wild. No one bothers them, no one troubles them. Then you have the ants that are in caged ants. The ones that are in that, like not an aquarium, but in that glass thing. And then you can see them digging the tunnels, and then you put obstacles, and then they have to try and work their way around obstacles. Those are like the entertainers of the world, yeah? Controlled, in the sense, you can talk about this, but you can't talk about this, blah, 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 blah. You are the ants, you're on show, we can see you, you know, we can control what you're doing, cool. And then you got the red ants. Those that fight back. They don't care what's going on. They fight back. They bite you up. And then you get those ants that are a victim of wickedness, i.e. those ants that get set alight by those kids with the magnifying glass. Reflect the sun, and then the ray of the sun sets them alight. Those are the ones that are dying through police brutality. So we're ants. Mad. Something's got to change. Something has to change soon. Because I don't know how long people of colour are going to accept this. I really don't. I really don't. And every single time they murder our kind, it's like a ticking time bomb. It's like it's a countdown for something that's just gonna just poof. People are angry. People are confused. People are upset. And we want answers. We want justice. We want people who commit those heinous crimes, especially those people in authority, because not all of them are have authority. Some of them just decide that they want to go out and do some hunting. Just off that, one of my favourite movies of all time, it's not the favourite movie, but one of my favourite movies is Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. And I remember I watched it a couple of years ago. I enjoy that film. Sing along with my sister and my mum, and it's just one of our films. And I remember one of the brothers, he said, "Let's go coon hunting." I said, "Eh?" I said, "What? Coon who?" I was so devastated. I was like, why would they allow that in the film? First of all, okay, yeah, the time, it was what was it, like a 1940s film or 1930s? I don't know. So it was before, you know, it's back in the day, which I understand. I don't agree with, of course I don't agree with, but I understand. Are you telling me all these years later, decades later, almost a century later, you can't dub over that word coon? You couldn't dub it over by saying, "Let's go fox hunting. Let's go rabbit hunting. Let's go deer hunting." No, they kept it in. All these years later, they kept it in. Why? I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is something has to change, because this can't be allowed to continue. It really can't. I don't know. I don't know. We just need to start standing up for each other, because the more of us that do, the more that these people who do these vicious acts will be held accountable in the right way. Those men should be done for murder. I don't care if they're wearing a badge saying that they have to protect and serve. It's not protecting and serving black people. That's not what they're there for. If they so happen to have to be put into a situation where they have to protect and serve a black person, yeah, they're going to do it. But that's not what that badge of honor means. I don't think it does. In America. I don't think that's what it means. Because how can this be allowed to continue? I don't understand. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm just going to wrap this one up. I'm going to do another video about something else in a minute. Thank you guys for staying with me. I know it's a bit of a sad one. It's a bit of an upsetting one. But it's real, because this is what's happening today. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's all well and good being on YouTube and talking about, you know, this and that, but sometimes we have to talk about the real shit that's going down. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for staying with me for this video. I know it's a bit depressing, but listen, I'm gonna promote Castillo's page. He'll make you feel better again. He is like that ray of sunshine that you need when you're feeling low. I'm telling you, he is just brilliant. He's just brilliant. But anyway, but yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you on the next video. Don't forget to, if you like this video, if you've got any comments to talk about what I've just said, please put it down in the comment section. What are your thoughts? What do you think should happen? What should we do going forward? You know, I want to hear from people all over the world. I want to hear about, you know, what's the police system like where you live, you know. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.